All right, what is up, my homies? Hold on, what is this doing over here? I don't know what that is, and I can't tell if it's actually getting game audio or not. All right, whatever, not my problem. Oh, Dustin, I see you in here. What's up, homie? All right, what am I doing? Right, we're looking at the standings. So looking at the standings, same old. Not much has changed really. Gold Killer leading the pack. I think this being the second to last race, that being 50 points, not quite mathematically guaranteed. Um, Pretty close to it though, pretty close to it. And I mean, if he just continues with the same pace that he's had as of recent, then or just across the whole season. It's all his. But it's really the Williams here who can get the constructors. It is Fizzle and Chronico. Chronico actually not racing today. His internet is down. Very unfortunate for him. So the Red Bull team and even the Haas team able to potentially make up some ground here. It's Gold Killer and Craig Kreger, I think. Yes, that looks about right. But yeah, I mean, two races to go, including this one. Chronico going to potentially lose out some points to Kreger. I think he's racing today. I'm not sure. Dom could gain some positions. Nova skyrocketing up. Yeah, I mean it's really coming down to how these two battle it out today and how these three battle it out today. So that brings that to a close. Let us hold on. There we go. Over to the session. All right. Let me just kick my chair back a little bit. Telemetry on, lab data on, track map on, everybody on the sauce. Sounds about right. Oh, my beloved Imola, dude. I love Imola so much. So it is JC18 first out onto the pits. There. You get there, homie? We have a Haas, Domright second, and then we have what, an Alpine Max Scavenger behind. Take a look at Domright. Domright is one of the people in contention, or maybe not so much in contention, but the Haas team looking to get good points here. He is decently up the pecking order, and so let's see let's see what Mr. Dom can showcase here on the second hot lap of the season of the session. Dude, I drank caffeine like near the end of work so I wouldn't be so sleepy, and I still feel so sleepy. I am yawning, dude. What is going on? Alright. Wrapping up his out lap. Dom about to start his hot lap with JC18 ahead. Let's see it, Dom. Let's see it, Dom. Is Dom on controller? I feel like he might be. Kind of looks like it. Alright. Braking just after the 100-meter board. Holding almost full speed through here. Looking pretty solid. A little bit of a late turn in there, but very minimal. Alright, let's see how he attacks. 5 grid penalty already for Max Scavenger? What are we doing? What? Bro, what are we doing? Pretty smooth through there. Almost holds 6th gear perfectly. Very late braking. This is looking very solid from Dom. Could he get below 115? This is almost feeling like a sub 115. And now Lime Cake another? What the fuck are we doing? Is this intentional? There's no way these are intentional. I have no idea. But here we go. Last corner. How can he attack it here? JC18 fastest lap. He was the first, but I'm expecting a lot faster here from Dom. Dom with a 1:16.2. No, not sub 115. I think maybe a little too early in qualifying, but let's see. So Lime Cake on an in lap. There's an Aston Martin wrapping up his hot lap of 118 actually, not even a 117. A V carb invalidated. Haas Kartik, Mr. Secret Cape. Finishes with a 116.7, just behind his teammate, 5/10 of a second behind his teammate. Lime Cake invalidated. We have a Williams on an outlap. Nova with a 114.3. There we go. That's much more like it. I mean, I expect Nova to be that rapid. That's like 7/10 faster than even my personal best. That's pretty solid. Could I go faster now than my personal best? Potentially, but still 114.3. Pretty good lap there. Pretty good lap there. All right, Psychotical on his hot lap. A new full-time driver in FSR. A little bit of shuffling of grid. Full-time drivers, as some people have become a little bit busy with IRL stuff, which is fine, completely understandable. We've just we're making sure that we do have people in full-time seats that would be there regularly, right? So, oh, excuse me. So Psychotical now a full-time driver here and in FSR. Super exciting to see that. What can Mr. Psychotical do here? Purple Sector 2. This makes me want to race Imola again, dude. I absolutely love Imola. Unsettled from the curb, but crossing with a 115.7, second place now. Limerence, come on, gimme Limerence, gimme. A 116.3, pretty solid from Limerence, pretty solid. All right, Gold Killer on an out lap, about to start his hot lap. One of the fastest in the league, the current leader for the World Driver Championship. What can we expect out of him? Oh man, dude, my shoulders are like stiff. Oh, Nova, you're gonna have to start from the back. That makes sense. That makes sense for I guess the procedures of this, which is supposed, aimed more to be like a beginner to intermediate league. That makes a lot of sense. Honestly, gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. They're sticking to their guns. Oh, my knee, dude. I feel like an old man. I feel like I'm 60 years old already. Gold Killer with a purple sector 1. Can he get a purple sector 2 as well? Oh my god, dude. I think caffeine just does not do anything for me. Absolutely nothing for me. But guess what, boys? You might be getting some some very late night streaming from your boy Fridge today. My girlfriend is 3 hours behind my time zone now. She's in like an educators conference in California. Her job paying for the whole thing. So Gold Killer 115.3, pretty solid, pretty solid. Crowns with the second place 114.6, 3/10 behind of Nova's fastest lap. All right, okay. McLaren Smiley on his hot lap. But yeah, so I don't know, dude. Like she normally, I don't know. Normally, she likes to go to sleep around midnight, so that would be like 3 in the morning for me. Probably not gonna happen, but also I don't know if she's gonna go to bed a little earlier since um, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Let's say she's networking. She's meeting other like educators and doing all these programs for I don't know, doing better at her job, pretty much. Learning different strategies, learning different, I mean, methods and strategies mean the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. She's essentially on a kind of paid educational vacation. Smiley, P5, 115.7, barely slower than Psychotical. Psychotical already coming out on his second stint. All right. Dom about to start his hot lap. Oh my god, dude. Alright, Dom right, his hot lap into the chicane. I personally get a lot of invalidations, or those are the specific chicane that I get track limit warnings on more than anything. And I guess the first chicane, turn one, but Dom right, a little more conservative through this section. It seems like. Let's see how late he breaks. A little early-ish, but maintaining good smooth control over the car. Ooh, he's 6/10 slower than his best so far. That means he's gone. Max Scavenger, a tenth up on his fastest lap. Pretty good entrance and exit through the very, very slow chicane here at the top of the hill. 2 more turns to go. Can he improve? He's completely out of battery now. Will harvest a small amount through these 2 turns. Should be more than enough to get himself to the finish line. A 5/10 improvement, 116.2 from Max Scavenger. Good enough for P9. What it do? Returning from a hiatus. Back on the grid, driving for Mercedes. This looks like an in lap potentially. He is P12 at the moment. Any of these guys? Mick on a hot lap, I do believe. There goes Max. I think he's one of the few drivers who also get told to what's it called, retire or get disqualified from the session to start from the back. Crown's already retiring. Happy with his current placement, it seems like. Oh, this is looking rough for Mick. Not the most committed through some of these turns, but yeah, he's just not feeling it on this lap. He's not feeling it. Kronik another hot lap. Oh, that might do it for him. Yep, 3/10 slower and going into the grass on the right side. Okay, someone needs to tell Kronik not to drop into first gear during a lap. That is pretty risky business there. But his time is over. Psychotical on an in lap. Limerence on a hot lap. Pretty solid there. He has 2 Haas's in front of him. I think he's used a little too much battery throughout the lap so far. Can he improve? Can he improve from his 116.3? Not too shabby there. Able to keep it within track limits. Alright, here we go. Managed the last bit of his battery perfectly, crossing with a 3/10 improvement up into P6. A lot closer now to his teammate Gold Killer. Alright, anyone else? Anyone else? Gold Killer on a hot lap, it seems like. Up almost a 10th. All comes down to this exit here. Braking just in front of the 50-meter board, very aggressive. Dude, I am tweaking. I feel so tired, but at the same time, like, awake. It does not feel quite right. It just does not feel right. Does improve by 3/10 up into P3, a 115 flat. Pretty solid there for Mr. Gold Killer. Right, we have a Ferrari Lime Cake potentially on a hot lap. It seems like he is on a hot lap. He might have wings way too high for this track. Not really reaching a good top end speed and kind of just losing it there. Unfortunate for him. C. Miller. Can't tell if this was an in lap or like a harvest lap. Smiley on a hot lap, I think. Yes, he is. E-Fizzle going ahead and retiring from the session. Maybe a little bit of oversteer through there, but able to recover nicely. No, he's on an in-lap. What the heck? Oh, the aggressive in-lap. Nova on an out-lap. Donated Lizard about to start his hot lap. Let's get a little bit of Donated Lizard. Using a little too much battery, in my opinion, down this straight. Not too shabby through here. Might have slightly higher wings than is quite as meta, I guess, is the best way to put it. Not holding much speed through there. A little choppy, but he's keeping it under control. He's keeping it under control. He's not looking too bad. There we go. That's a pretty good turn in. Really pushing those track limits. Braking decently late. Up the hill. Decent exit. Last chicane. Ooh, slipping out a little bit on the exit, but not losing too much time, I don't think. Might be able to improve on his lap time. Alright, drag race from here. What have you got, Donated Lizard? Is this an improvement? Yes, it is. Over a second, almost a second and a half improvement for Donated Lizard, now into P11. Not quite fast enough for top 10. Let's take a look at a Psychotical hot lap. This is his out lap right now. I guess, yep, both Red Bulls ahead of each other. Or ahead of him. Is Limerence going to be giving Gold Killer a little bit of slipstream? I don't think so. They're both on outlaps. So what is Gold Killer going to do here? Or maybe they are coordinating. No, Limerence letting his teammate go. He knows he's faster. Maybe Limerence trying to get some slipstream off of Gold Killer. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But does not seem to be the case. Alright, let's see, Limerence. Can you go sub 116? I believe in you, homie. I believe in you, my brother. Pretty solid through there. Alright. This one can be a little tricky on entry. Oh, yep, he took the curb. He has lost a lot of time through there. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be improving. Yep, there we go. Nova. Let's see. Will he potentially be improving here? Yes! Has recovered 2/10 almost. Completely out of battery almost. He is out of battery now. Overusing it potentially. Trying a little too hard to recover from his earlier slip up. Getting a little bit of slipstream from his teammate. Can this bring out some improvement? Ah, just not enough. That running out of battery, they're just really hurting his chances of improving. Psychotical improves by almost a 10th. Still P3. Smiley. 2 tenths. Could get ahead. Could sneak his way onto P3. It's gonna take a decent amount of speed held through here. He's done it. Does he improve enough? Does he improve enough to snipe it away? I think he did. He hit a, was that a 114 something? He has taken second last minute. Let's go, Smiley. I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you. Oh, I love to see it. We already have 15 people checked in for our race on Sunday. Let's go. One of which, Limerence, are you gonna check in, homie? It'd be really cool if you could check in, man. All right. Am I missing anything? I have a couple pings. I don't think I'm missing anything. At least nothing important, really. No, I think we're all good. I think we are all good. All right. Back to waiting. Dude, I don't know what to do without my girlfriend, man. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, unless anything crazy happens to Gold Killer in this race, it's looking like it's gonna be a crowning of the World Driver Champion after this race. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that. I got the cracks out of my neck. Oh. I am so sleepy, dude. Oh, what's up? Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Hartley should be Smiley. That should be Smiley. Dude, my brain is like hazy, hazy right now. Uh, you gotta get a nap after this, bro? No, I have other shit to do. I have Kerbal Space Program to be playing. You feel me, dog? You feel me? Oh man, I don't know. I might just go to fucking sleep, bro. I am so sleepy. Like my eyes, it's one of those where like my eyes aren't falling down yet, but like they feel like heavy and hazy. You know what I mean? Oh, it's looking rough for you, boy. It is looking rough for your boy. Uh, dude, I'm trying to get a tier two going, but literally only like that three of the people that should be, yeah, like 9 people reacted, or actually 8, and 3 of them are in my tier one. Like, what are we doing? Nah, I'm not getting sick, bro. I don't get sick. I get sick maybe once a year. What's up, Shawarma? Oh shit, we're starting. Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. Shawarma, how was okay? How was everything peak yesterday? If you submitted a million different tickets, apparently there were like 4 or 5 of them, and all of them, like almost all of them, were super minor, or just the stuff you're reporting is super super minor, broski. Like, what are we doing? All right, everybody is starting on mediums except for Dom, Donated Lizard, E Fizzle, and Nova. Nova seemingly going for a very long overcut. Bro, shawarma. Hold on. Let me take a peek at these FIA outcomes because I haven't looked at them all day. Or like I looked at 2 of them. Hold on, where are they at? Sewer's decisions. So shawarma big baby, racing incident. So racing incident from big baby and shawarma. Yep, that nut tuck one I saw, and then another racing incident. Bro, there were 3 racing incidents. They weren't enough for any kind of penalties. I read, bro, but like, oh my god, he's mad. All right, Shawarma's angry. That's it for that. All right, let's get this race underway. We've got Crown starting in the front. Didn't even initiate the formation lap, so I wonder what's going on there. Smiley in second, Gold Killer third, Psychotical fourth. So right now, Gold Killer any significant amount of points over Crowns. No, is it Crowns? No, it's E-Fizzle over E-Fizzle, who is down near the back. It is looking. It is looking. Wait, why are people getting disqualified? What are we doing? Okay, I think we're good though. I don't know why I kept saying some people were just crying. All right. Race start. Crowns is AFK, it seems like. What is Crowns doing? Heading to turn 1. Do we keep clean? Do we stay clean? Seems like we are clean. Oh, except for back there, a Red Bull absolutely demolished. Limerence, it looks like, was demolished by somebody from behind. Or no, was it a different Red Bull? No, it was definitely Limerence. Still in 7th, though, at the very least. Jesus. Jesus. Can we stay clean, though, for the rest of this first lap? Psychotical going a little long there, a little deep, a little wide. Able to recover nicely. Seems like nobody truly dying. Oh my god, Shawarma's just getting mad right now. It's okay, Shawarma. Psychotical slipping up into 3rd ahead of JC18. What'd it do? Making his way up into 7th very rapidly. Nova already in 9th. Not much. Yes, there is. Nova is maybe trying to poke his nose through ahead of Max. Both of these guys starting from the back. Limerence in last now. Gold Killer gaining rapidly on Smiley right now. Gold Killer's definitely on lower wings than Smiley. Maybe. I don't know. He's harvesting. Doesn't want to get ahead too quickly, too soon. What's up, Mr. K-Faz? Nova ahead of Max now, down the pit straight, seems like, into turn 1. Knowing the track limits around here, he might have just gotten his first warning. Max very close behind of Nova. Teasing a bit of a move, but not really committing to it. Maybe never actually fully intending on it. Crowns is back. I don't know why he was AFK for so long, or what was going on there. Gold Killer gaining rapidly on Smiley. Once his DRS activates, I think is what he's going for. I think that is what he's going for. Might be going for the move. No, he's going to wait for the DRS zone. Being shown the outside by Smiley. Smiley defending pretty aggressively, or not aggressively, but pretty efficiently. But it will be Gold Killer with the DRS getting ahead of him now. Psychotical, fastest lap, in 3rd. Gold Killer ahead of Smiley. Psychotical gaining now. Crowns, I'm switching. Oh, Crowns going just ahead of the Haas of Kartik at the very end of the DRS straight. Barely got there in time. E-Fizzle very close behind of Kartik. Does he send any kind of a move? He has the overlap. He could potentially do something, but electing to stay behind. These are the 2 closest drivers at the moment. I lied. Max Scavenger immediately overtaken by Crown somehow. How did that happen so quickly? Now, would it do being overtaken by Nova around the outside? Would it do kind of conceding that position, not wanting to fight somebody who is very much faster than him? Crown's also chasing Would It Do very aggressively. Can Would It Do defend his 8th position? I mean, Crown's very low on battery. Would It Do also very low on battery. Gold Killer new fastest lap. Slowly inching away from Smiley. Alright. No, maybe. The Ferrari's potentially swapping positions. Nova now ahead of his teammate Limecake. Crowns ahead of the Mercedes. Dude, this fucking... Whenever they get overtaken, it like messes with the thing. Kartik, what are we doing? Wide going off track into 11th. Wasn't he? I think he already was in 11th, was he not? I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. We have a nice little DRS train here. It is led by Would It Do, followed by Max, Kartik, and E-Fizzle. We also have another 4-car DRS train between the front runners right now. It is Gold Killer, Smiley Psychotical, and JC18 fighting himself in P4. If he can... Oh, He might have been to there. He might have lost the DRS. Ooh, he's going to be on his own now. Psychotical looking to potentially overtake Smiley down this pit straight. Will have a lot more battery. Does Smiley play the long game? Does he harvest? It looks like he is. He's playing the long game. Harvesting right now that he has the chance. Ooh, the McLaren. Taking a different line, getting a better exit, more speed. Not able to keep up though. Almost taking the chicane better. Maybe has taken it a little better. Gaining some time back on Psychotical. Now, JC18 has caught back up almost. Not quite. E-Fizzle. Kartik very close behind of what it do right now. We are seeing some exciting action right now. I love Imola. There's a lot of overtaking opportunities, in my opinion. It's just how brave are you, you know? And even if it's not direct overtaking positions or locations, there's a lot of, there's a lot of places where somebody can lose or make up time on somebody ahead, behind, beside, whatever you want to say. But Gold Killer now run away from the field. DRS train broken. It is only JC18 getting DRS from Smiley ahead. Crowns will also be getting DRS on Nova on Nova ahead of him. Should be an easy overtake here for him. The pit straight is so long that it's almost impossible to not get an overtake. There he goes. Now ahead of Nova. E-Fizzle also ahead of what it do. Dude, can I stop yawning, please? That's all I ask. Limerence ahead of Donated Lizard into 13th. Nova not exactly fast enough to really gain time on Crowns, but has a lot more battery. Maybe that's what it is. He is harvesting right now that he has a chance. Kartik ahead of what it do now. What it do slipping into 12th. JC18 still the only one in DRS range of the driver ahead through the the front four. Smiley though, actually, as soon as I say that, maybe getting the chance to reactivate DRS here. Yes, I think he has just gotten it. Just gotten it. Will help him out defend from JC18. Nova almost within DRS of Crowns now. There we go. Has gotten it. Maybe. I don't know. I actually think it was a little late. I don't think he has it. No, he does not. Did I get the DRS? But Crowns does get a bit of a weak exit. He has gotten it. I'm stupid, dude. I'm a little silly goober. Probably looking to start harvesting here shortly. Max getting the run on Lime Cake. Well ahead, well faster. The Williams as well might get a late run. Sending it into the chicane. Has made it work. The Ferrari not defending too aggressively. Seeing the speed difference. Not wanting to risk any sort of an incident. Preserving the longevity of his own race. Nova trailing Crowns has caught up to him. Oh, excuse me, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great. There is a car off track and his Donated Lizard seemingly spun out. He has. Has he taken front wing damage? His front wing is gone! I think I can imagine what might have happened. He might have taken gravel on that left-hander, the kind of double apex turn. It's not really a double apex turn, but and just spun himself out, slamming into the wall. It is very common in that part of the track. JC18 DRS on Smiley, but just not enough available. Not enough available. Gold Killer significantly faster than Psychotical right now, outpacing him. Same thing with Psychotical and Smiley. And then JC18, even with the help of DRS, just not able to get any much closer to Smiley. E-Fizzle. E-Fizzle overtaking the Williams, or the Alpine, I mean, of Max. They're fighting wheel to wheel through this chicane. It is eFizzle coming out on top, now ahead into 8th place. C. Miller overtaking Donated Lizard, who has pit to fix his completely shattered, completely non-existent front wing. Not many tight battles going on anymore. Really just these three, and then Kartik and Limerence. Max, potentially, yes, he has so much more battery. Has, I think, a higher pace at the moment. If he can time this perfectly, he could even get ahead through the second to last turn and then get the DRS, but does not seem to be willing to make that happen. A bit too risky in his opinion, maybe. JC18 going ahead and pitting off of the mediums, going for a 2-stop, it seems like. Still feels like a bit of an early pit for a 2-stop, but hey, what do I know? Kartik gaining rapidly. Going ahead. Max also ahead of eFizzle. So it is Limecake and eFizzle both being overtaken. Oh my god, dude. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. eFizzle back ahead of Max. They're fighting wheel to wheel. Max on the outside. Who gets the better exit? It is eFizzle. Is there a tire difference here? eFizzle does have the hards. Very likely to have better grip at the moment. Ooh, that was not good. But it's okay. I think he's fine. Psychotical has caught back up to Gold Killer. What happened to Gold Killer? Crown's ahead of Dom. What happened there? Oh, maybe a little bit DRS gains from Dom. But he's not getting the DRS. Yes, he is. Will not get the slipstream, but now clean air. A lot of people going to the pits. More 2-stoppers. Nobody even daring to risk the 1-stop. Max should be getting this overtake on eFizzle. Right now, they are just going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, the Haas of Kartik has spun. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for him. Doing as safe of a rejoin as he can. Well done, well done. Kudos to him. But just like that, there are no more battles going on. Yeah, Smiley catching up to Kartik. Pretty quickly, too. And then eFizzle gaining on Max. Max now in 4th, but he hasn't pit yet. I wonder if he's going the 1-stop. Kartik being overtaken by Smiley. Dude, I think all this caffeine has done is make me feel my heartbeat more. Like, I can feel it. I can feel it in my chest. And it's not even fast. I just feel it, you know? Max Scavenger has pit. Mercedes would have do into the pits as well. Gold Killer staying out. Well, he did just pit, so. Now the top 5 still on their first set of tire, on their first stint. Not having pit yet. Who is going to push this to a 1-stop? I think it's what? Like lap 13, lap 12? Let me take a look. Let me take a look and see if I have any information for this. Hold on. So 1-stop. Yeah, 12 to 14. And that is the optimal strategy. You do lose a lot of time in the pits. You lose about 27 seconds in the pits. Smiley close behind Crowns. Oh, my knee, dude. I'm in pain today. Kinda need to charge my phone, too. Just realized. fucking knee. Oh. Gold Killer, new fastest lap on the fresh hards. Crown's actually beating it immediately after. So top 4 yet to pit still. All of them except for Psychotical on the mediums. Or I mean on the hards. Oh my god, man. Gold Killer overtaking E-Fizzle. Oh, dude, I am feeling it. Crowns has gone ahead of Lime Cake. There's 3 cars in very close proximity. Smiley getting ahead of the Ferrari too. Lime Cake really struggling on these older tires. Maybe kind of letting them through as well. Has Smiley pit yet? Yes, he's doing a 2-stop. Nova with the 3-second time penalty. Oh, what are we doing, Home Slice? Smiley should be getting the DRS behind Crowns. Gets the DRS, but not really much there. You know, I haven't been getting any of the really good camera angles for Imola. I know what I'm hoping for, but I'm just not getting it. It's around this section of the track. Gives you like a big helicopter cam. E-Fizzle overtaken by JC18, now under threat from Crowns behind. Nova ahead of Max after pitting. Lime Cake 3-second time penalty. Psychotical now going into the pits. This is the pit window. This is the pit window off of the mediums. The hards will have to wait until lap 18 to lap 20. We have a bit of a battle going on here. Oh, do we see it? They've really slowed each other down. It is Smiley with the DRS. E-Fizzle barely keeping up. Has more battery. They both had DRS. Interesting. But it was Smiley who used battery to get ahead. He has lost a lot of pace to Smiley ahead. Is he on old tires? Yes, he is. He is on very old hards. Crowns and Smiley both gaining on JC18. JC18 yet to pit. Or no, he has pit. He's on the 2-stop, so he's going to have to pit again. Smiley slipping up a little bit, losing time to Crowns. Crowns now one-on-one with JC18. Very likely to get the DRS. Should be harvesting as much as he can. He's faster. And he's going faster on somebody with fresh tires. So just harvest as much as you can. There's no real need to use your battery. Play the long game. Play the long game. Okay, here we go. We'll have the DRS using his battery. Easy overtake. Taking the outside. Well ahead. Oh my god, man. Crown 3-second time penalty. It's gonna, for a lot of these guys, it's gonna be entirely about keeping it clean. Car taken to the pit. Is that his first pit stop? It is. Is that off of the mediums or off the hards? Off the mediums, okay. Taking it as long as he could. Oh, what was I doing? Aston is pushing. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But will the 3-second time penalty really hurt him? He does seem to be on the one stop. Actually, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Chronico? It's been pretty smooth sailing. I think there was some sort of like a rear end on Limerence, but nobody really died as wheel to wheel racing so far. I think who was it? Was it Donated or was it Lime Cake? I think it was Lime Cake actually. Somebody spun themselves out and demolished their front wing. So other than that, we've had some clean overtakes. We've had some battling. Nova getting ahead of Limerence. 3-second time penalty for Kartik. Need to stay clean, boys. No, it wasn't C Miller actually. I don't think. I don't know. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. I really don't think it was. Psychotical overtaking E-Fizzle through the hairpin. And has... Oh, E-Fizzle has way more battery. Gold Killer has gained. Has caught up to Dom. Dom with less battery. Here we go. Here go the battery collection games. This is where it begins to be chess. You plan for the future. Oh, how's it go? If you fail to plan to fail. There we go. That's how it goes. Gold Killer taking the lead now. Donated Lizard has DNF'd. It is a safety car. I think his car will disappear by the time. Yep, by the time the Aston Martin gets there. Oof. I wonder what happened. Very unfortunate there. On his own, just dying on his own. This is amazing for the hard runners. This is perfect for them. This is a free pit stop. Dom getting the massive, massive positive end of the safety car. Does Gold pit? Does he have another set of what? Yeah, it'd be mediums. He can pit onto the mediums. Actually, yeah, it'll be mediums. It'll be mediums. Interesting. This shakes it up. This shakes it up. People pitting immediately. Well, it wouldn't be 16 because probably what? 2 laps of safety car, maybe 3. That'd be 20. It'd be closer to 12. It'd be closer to 12. Well, considering that the hard to medium strategy, lap 18 to 20 is your pit window, this is the perfect time for them to pit. This is the perfect time to carry the mediums to the end. This safety car has come at literally the optimal pit window for the hard to medium strategy. But a lot of these people already having pit earlier in the race, doing a 2-stop, and so it's going to be interesting how they modify their game plan as a result of this safety car, because it'll also be kind of at the time that it came out, it's also going to be Dom who loses a lot of positions here, but he has no choice. He needs to pit. So Gold Killer staying out. No, he's pitting as well. Yeah, they kind of had to. 10-second time penalty for JC. Does JC18 not know how to enter the pits, or does he just eat the 10-second penalty every single race? I swear, I have never seen him not get a 10-second time penalty. Why are you going into softs, JC18? JC18 may need to go through a race strategy guide. He may need some assistance. No disrespect to you, JC18, but what are we doing? I don't think that's the move. All right. Well, in the lead of the race right now is Psychotical on pretty new hards. Nova directly behind him on moderately used mediums. Deciding not to pit either. So Smiley and Dom pitting during the safety car. Actually, Dom lost 0 positions from that almost. What? I guess we still had that big of a separation between people. That's wild. Huh. I don't know. Gold Killer losing more. He's directly behind his teammate right now. Yeah, I knew you were lying, McLaren fan. You're a bum. Got him. Got him. All right, hold on. Why am I getting pinged somewhere? Uh, yeah, nothing going on. Oh, what's up, Rockstar? Oh, you'll peg me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where's Dustin at? He was in. He was here at some point, but just never saying anything. Nah, trust, guys. He can take the softs the whole way. Trust. All right, so I think we should see the safety car come in this lap at the very latest next lap. Dude, my knee is really hurting right now. It's just so stiff, man. I have arthritis. Is Nova gonna pit again? Probably not. I think probably not. I think he can make the mediums last. It's just he'd lose too much time in the pits. 27 seconds is the pit time loss. Ideally, what does he run on? So Nova has been on hards mediums. Yeah, why didn't he pit? He could have gone on to fresh mediums. Unless he went harder tire allocation, but I don't see why he would. Honestly, yeah, could have easily pit onto brand new mediums. Maybe lost a few positions. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. You got to remember it's not going to be like a full 19 because a lot of these have been under safety car, but we do see it coming in. Psychotical leading the restart. Does he know how to do a restart? He's going kind of fast right now. I'm concerned he doesn't really know how to restart it. He might get throttle limited here shortly. He's going too fast. It's gonna limit him somewhere, maybe. Unless he's timed it perfectly. Nope, there's a throttle. Oh, I don't know. Is it him? It's the game, I think. But we are off. We are off. Race restart. Nova getting a faster release. But Smiley immediately behind him getting a good amount of slipstream. Not using battery. C. Miller, lapped car, pulling off to the side, is ghosted. Thank God he does get ghosted. Smiley getting a 3-second time penalty. He has cooked his advantage over Psychotical and Nova. Or just Nova, I mean, because Nova had the time penalty. Alright, seems like no shenanigans at the back of the field right now. A lot of people running wide, not used to the cold tires. It is Kartik and Crowns overtaking Gold Killer. Smiley still chasing very closely to Nova. JC18 up into 13th, overtaking Mick. It's really gonna come down to Dom right now, 3-second time penalty. Limerence in 4th on the hards. Come on, Limerence! Give it to me, Limerence. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Gold Killer. Nova gaining rapidly on Psychotical. I want a Lily podium, you and me both. He gets a lot of them in Scrub Tier 1. So I hope he can get one here as well. He's been on quite a bit of a hot streak. No overtakes made, no DRS. Makes it a lot harder down this pit straight. Oh, hell yeah. Just get a Lily from AT&T on there, you know what I mean? The McLaren kind of shifting around, trying to unsettle the Ferrari of Nova. And Nova not quite phased by any of it. Lime Cake now ahead of What It Do. Smiley still very close. Has gotten a better exit potentially. Not wanting to make any sort of a move. He is sticking behind him. Crown's now ahead of Kartik. Around the outside. Oh my lord. Yeah, yeah, he's already losing pace to Psychotical. Maybe just a little bit of a slip up, but he's gonna struggle at the end. He's gonna definitely struggle at the end. He's going wide right through there. Has to have been a warning. Smiley keeping up very easily with Nova right now. Come on, Smiley. Psychotical, the favorite to win right now. No time penalties and being up and being kind of defended by Nova and Smiley from Limerence, the closest driver with no penalties behind him. Limerence, dude, you need to harvest your battery. Come on. You got to do a better job than that. Smiley still hanging behind the Ferrari. Honestly, needs to try to get ahead of him as soon as possible. He has the fresher tires. Because if Nova slips up and he doesn't get past him, Kronik seemingly spinning out once again or losing time somehow. Not looking very consistent around Imola. But as I was saying, if Nova slips up and loses DRS from Psychotical and Smiley doesn't get past him and collects the DRS, it's going to be so much harder for Smiley to gain on Psychotical. Crowns. No, just teasing me there. Does he send a move? He has. Into the chicane. The room given. Very clean driving. I love to see it, boys. I love to see it. All right, Smiley. Now Limerence has caught back up. It is a four-way battle right now. 2 with penalties, 2 without. JC18 ahead of E-Fizzle as well. All right. And there goes Nova. A lap. He's cooked himself. He's cooked himself. He knows his tires aren't going to last. He's only just realized it. Tumbling down the order as everybody's bunched up after the safety car. Worst time for him to pit. Worst time imaginable. It is now Limerence. See, like I said, Limerence losing a little bit of pace. Stuck behind Smiley. Exactly, bro. What was that strategy call? Needed to pit, dude. Needed to pit during the safety car. It was the perfect window to switch onto brand new mediums and carry them to the end without losing anywhere near as much time. 27 seconds to 7. 17 plus 10 seconds of time loss from the pit lane. That is massive, dude. That is so much. Yep, Limerence struggling a little bit, but honestly could still very easily be a podium as he is surrounded by drivers with time penalties. Smiley getting close to Psychotical. Psychotical doing a very good job of harvesting battery, though. Knows he can outlast the medium runners and will have better tires at the end of the race. It's just a matter of outpacing them. What the hell was that sound? Nova, another 3-second time penalty. He has fumbled this race, without a doubt. Without a doubt, has fumbled this race. Gold Killer getting ahead of Dom now. Crown's also ahead of Limerence. Limerence, this is your chance. This is where you start harvesting. This is 100% where you start harvesting. And he's dumping his battery unnecessarily. Come on, Limerence. Give me just a little more race IQ. Going wide. I don't know if Nova gave up. You know, I don't know him well enough to know if that would be something he does. Lily and Gold Killer teammates fighting right now. Limerence in 4th, defending from his teammate. Interesting. What are the team orders here? You know, truth be told, Gold Killer doesn't even need a great position. All he needs to do is outscore E-Fizzle by like 4 points, and it's a guaranteed World Driver Championship for him. So maybe he try to work with Limerence to get Limerence a better result, as you know, they need to get as many points as they can for Red Bull. But it will be Gold Killer very likely overtaking his teammate. Crowns harvesting behind of Smiley. Smiley not able to get a move done on Psychotical. Psychotical, ooh, they're on similar battery levels. It's going to come down to who harvests better throughout the lap. Limerence overtaken by his teammate, sticking close, should just harvest and coast behind of his teammate. What it do overtaken by Kronik. Kronik very inconsistent throughout this race. He's been having quite a few slip-ups, actually. I wonder if that's just down to confidence. Maybe he's just not so confident around Imola. Maybe just doesn't have that many reps at Imola. Dom Wright potentially making a move on Limerence. Who gets the better exit? It is Limerence. Let's go, Limerence. Crown's now ahead of Smiley. Into the double left-hander. That's crazy. Actually, do you guys have a different point total, Kronik? Because that's assuming it's a 25 for a race win. Kind of forgot to check that. That kind of, that's kind of very important. If it's 25 points, yes, all he has to do is outscore eFizzle by like 4 points or something like that. And I could look at it, but there's a little bit of action going on right now. We could look at it later, if maybe the shenanigans die down a little bit. Crown's not harvesting as much as Psychotical throughout the lap, so it's gonna look very, very difficult for Crowns to make any kind of a move. Dumping battery, you gotta start collecting. You're not gonna get ahead of him. It doesn't matter how close you get here unless you send the move. And he's sending it. He hears me. Yeah, he just didn't have it. He didn't have it. He's just kind of cooked himself there. It is now Smiley with the advantage on Crowns. Crowns completely out of battery. Dom could have sent a move maybe on Limerence there, choosing not to. Nova Stappen, new fastest lap on the mediums, but he is just so far down the order that I do not see anything happening. Dom, right? Is that a second time penalty? It is 6 seconds for Dom. The Haas team potentially not getting too many points. Come on, Crowns. You gotta harvest more. You gotta harvest more battery. That is your one tool that you can use. I mean, I don't know. You have the time penalty. It's gonna be very, very rough for you. All right. About to be 8 laps of racing left. Wait, 6. About to be 6 laps of racing left. I'm a silly goober. Alright, DRS open for Crowns, but just does not have the battery on Psychotical. Nor does he have the rear wings low enough to, yeah, see, with the DRS, he's just not even reaching that top-end speed. Maybe his wing's just a little too high. Maybe. But these 4 continuing to battle it out very closely. It is Gold Killer. Oh, no. Limerence has dropped down the order. He was very close to his teammate, but now under threat from Dom behind. Kartik another 3-second time penalty. I think that's now 6 for him. It is a lot of people with 6. It is Dom, Limecake, Kartik, and Nova with 6 seconds. Max Scavenger ahead of JC18. They're battling side by side. V-Car with the better exit. JC18 defending his position, it seems like. Very well done. Very well done. Crowns super close to the Williams. How many laps are people on for their tire? So Psychotical, much older tires than Crowns, but not by much. There were about 3. Gold Killer, 3-second time penalty. Oh my god. Oh, right. You guys are extending it. That's true. That's true. Forgot about that one. Kartik now into 10th ahead of eFizzle. But yeah, so Psychotical, there was about 4 laps of safety car. So really, yeah, it's about a 4 tire difference regardless. Doesn't matter. I'm kind of a silly goober. Dom once leading the race, I think. No longer. Yep, all pretty much very same lap count, but different tire compounds. The hards are definitely going to start having an advantage, I think, here shortly. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was looking good for Limerence for a little bit, but just not able to. Just not able to, man. A few too many mistakes. Oh my god, Gold Killer? Overtaking Smiley? Is Gold Killer on the hards? Yes, Gold Killer is on the hards. It is now a top 3 hard tire compound. Crown's still very close to Psychotical. I mean, it really just does not look like it's going to be possible to get past Psychotical at all. It just doesn't look like it. He got the best end of the stick for the safety car. But no, I mean, he kind of has it. Everybody behind him, time penalties. Somebody would have to outpace him by over 3 seconds with 3 laps to go. 29, 31, 32. Yeah, 3 laps to go. No, 4. 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, 4 laps to go. And it's just not looking possible. No more battles to be had. It's just not looking like it's going to happen. Crown can't use battery in Sector 2 and 3. Yeah, pretty much. And then the best course of action is not to glaze myself, but it was a move I made on Bacon where I got the DRS because the detection zone is before that turn, and then I overtook on the inside of the second to last turn, right down this hill right here. Or no, after the chicane, my bad. And so I had the DRS, got ahead of him, and so absolutely took off down the straight, and pretty much was gonna have a second gap going into the first turn 1 chicane. But it takes a lot of bravery, and it takes a really good setup out of the chicane. You have to have just a very, very good exit to really even make that work. Crowns may be able to do it. They are on the same battery now. Crowns, I think, able to do it last second. Yes. No. Maybe. Oh, my God! Psychoto's size cooked himself. He has sold it. This is a Limerence podium back in play. Let's go, Limerence! Come on, Limerence! Oh, my God! Sigh! Sigh! No! And Limerence making up the time. Come on, Limerence. Harvest battery. Harvest more battery. I don't think there was any contact. I think it was completely a lockup. It is completely a lockup, and now it is Gold Killer ahead. Needs to keep it clean. No more time penalties. Lily is in it. 3 laps to go. Oh, my God. Or no, 2.5. 2.5 laps to go. Oh, my God. Limerence, come on. Come on. I really don't think they touched. I didn't see. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh my God, come on, Limerence. Harvest your battery, homie. What are we doing? You can't run on 10% the whole lap. I don't know. Crowns is making him work for it. Crowns is really making him work for it. Oh no, Limerence, come on! Harvest your battery, go into none through this entire section, please! You're using too much! Limerence, listen to me! Hear me! Please! See, you're gaining here, but then you get cooked down the straight when you don't have the battery. They all have DRS, you don't. Come on, Limerence. Hear me through the sound waves. Maybe he has the race pace though. Maybe he doesn't even need to listen to me. No, you're using too much battery, Limerence, please. Dom right, maybe slipping up. Yeah, he has spun. Exiting that hairpin at the end of, or at the start of Sector 2, I mean. Oh my God, they're battling. Or no, they're not. This could be a Limerence podium. I think he has it. 1 lap to go here shortly. Oh, come on, Limerence. Come on. Oh, more people getting time penalties. I think one was Sai and one was Nova. Or no, not Sai. Who got it? Nova, 9 seconds. What are we doing, Nova? I don't know who the other one got. Maybe C. Miller? I don't know, but Gold Killer, no overtake. Looking like it's going to be a Crowns victory. A Limerence podium. Just bring it home. Just bring it home, Limerence. Come on, please! Nah, I don't think Nova's going to get disqualified. Only 9 seconds. It takes like 20-some. It takes like 90, or like, yeah, 20-some seconds to get disqualified. It'd be insane if he did. Okay, McLaren fan, you know what, bro? I don't like your attitude. I don't like your tone. You're banned. You're banned from FSR. Get him out of here. All right, Gold Killer. I mean, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I don't think it's impossible to see any kind of movement made. Max Scavenger should be jumping very far up the standings as people ahead of him have a lot of time penalties. No, it's just not going to happen. It's going to be a Crowns win. And you know what else it's going to be? It's going to be a Limerence podium! Come on! Here we go. Crowns for the win. Crowns, your race winner at Imola. Gold Killer second. Smiley is going to cross third, but Limerence... What? Limerence, are you shitting me? I think he just got a 3-second time penalty. Uh, Limerence, what are we doing there? I'm disappointed in you. I am actually a little disappointed in you. Seahawks on the 1, bro. Whoa. We have Crowns with the win, Gold Killer second, Psy third, Smiley fourth, and then Limerence in fifth. JC18, Nova, Max, Kartik, and then Lime Cake rounding out the top 10. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Well, no. Fastest lap going to Nova. Race winners, crowns, driver of the day. Well, we're not going to give it to Nova. Yep. Thank you, Chronico. Love you, boys. Love you, boys. I mean, these two starting from the back. I don't really know. There's not a super strong candidate here, truthfully. I would say give it to Limerence, but he kind of fumbled the podium. No, it's not Nova. You're starting from the back for a reason. It doesn't matter how many overtakes you make. Dude, there are like no great candidates here. These two starting from the back because they're kind of significantly faster than the grid for the most part. Um, so I mean it doesn't matter here. You know what? We'll give it to Limerence as a consolation prize, even though I'm still very disappointed. I am still disappointed, but it's all right. It is all right. That is it for this Kronik Racing week 11. Not the second to last race. I forgot that they are extending the season. They have voted for that in anticipation for the DLC, so there goes that. As far as I'm concerned, though, that is the end of this race for Kronik Racing. I hope you guys enjoyed. I very much enjoyed. And yeah, have a great night, guys. I'll probably be live pretty late into the night just because I have nothing better to do. So yeah, tune in for that if you guys feel like it. But yeah, have a great night, boys. You guys are always a pleasure. Yeah, have a great rest of your night.